Good evening, late evening, guys. I got the Gary Fisher out. This Gary Fisher's a 1987 Mamba, full chromoly frame, RockShox front fork. One of the original editions too. Okay, let's take a look at it. It's a 3x7, so it's a 21 speed. It's got some Shimano derailleurs, but I don't really know what they are. They say A, so I'm gonna guess Alivo. So low end, grip shift. Um, what's new on the bike? These beautiful Kevlar gum walls. They're 26 by 1.95, and boy, they just are so supple. And man, they took a lot of weight off the bike because the tires on before were heavy little bastards. Bike is down. The bike was about almost 30 pounds. Now the bike's down to about 28 pounds. So light tubes, light tires, old rims, old bike. And I weighted with my seat bag on it too. So if I take the seat bag off and the water bottle cages, we're probably looking at about 26 and a half pounds, which I think is pretty good weight for such an old beast. But boy, those gum walls. And somebody already suggested on one of my videos about this bike to put some gum walls on it. And I said, okay, yeah, everybody does it, but man, what a difference. And the Gary Fisher logo has a bit of a gold outline to it. So it blended perfectly with the gum wall tires. I'm going to eventually replace all the cables. I haven't done that yet, but yeah, I got to do that. But man, it just looks sick. There's Schrader valve. I could have gone to a Presta valve, but these old tubes, I just left them in there, and they look good. And I used those alloy caps, and those are orange. So the bike just looks sick, guys. You know, and you saw my old Cannondale with gum walls on it. And that looks really good with gum walls. But these old bikes, man, they're just sweet old bikes. And even with the orange valve caps, we also have orange wolf tube hardware in there. So that looks really good. Podium Dirt Series water bottles in that army green, which I just think looks really sharp. I had a Salsa roll bag, but it just didn't work on this little power saddle. So I put my old Surface saddle on that kind of clips on in the back. And that just looks good on this bike. It just blends in well with the water bottle cages and the color of the frame. That RockShox still has rebound on it, guys. Still is a usable shock. Yeah, this bike you can't go on a fast... Oh, sorry for the finger. I always do that. You can't go for a fast ride, but man, you could go do some trails, you know, and really enjoy yourself. Use it like a newer gravel bike, you know. Fat meets about, shoot, I don't know, maybe 50 millimeters of suspension, maybe. You know, they're pretty stiff forks. You know, that's because they're just an old ass fork. 3x7. I'm going to replace the old cassette. Just trying to find an old cassette to fit on here. And not to fit, just finding an old cassette. It'd be nice to have a nice silver cassette. And even though this cassette does work, it'll probably start skipping because it's a brand new chain, and I probably should replace it. And if I go silver, I'll match all the silver accessories on the bike. Put the power saddle on this bike, and woof, made a huge difference from that old stiff Bontrager saddle I had on the bike. But that's what came with the bike, so it was time to just put a different saddle on it. But yeah, the bike came out beautiful, guys. If you have any questions on this 1987 Gary Fisher Mamba, please let me know. It's handmade, American frame, made in the United States, you know, and just a good old bike, you know. It's really cool when you could have a piece of old cycling mountain bike history, and just like the old Canny, you know, handmade frame. Just, it's nice. You just have to respect it and appreciate it, and you know, it's just good stuff, man. And yeah, I stay up late working on my bikes because I just enjoy it. It's a form of therapy for me, And it really helps me relax and feel good. And, you just fall asleep thinking about what are you going to do next? What are you going to do next? What I'm going to do next is just take this on some trails up here in Benelli in San Dimas and just, cruise around on it. I can't do anything aggressive. You can't jump, high jumps or anything stupid with the bike. You just go and enjoy the bike. Just have fun, enjoy nature. Hey, look at that Suzuki. Pretty cool, huh? Not mine. I'm a bicycle guy with, I don't need a motor at all, not even an electric motor. Just not into motorcycles. I don't know why. I do appreciate them. They look beautiful, but I'm just not into them. I'm into bicycles. All right, guys. Hey, did you guys see Philippe Bogana break the hour record? The ultimate hour record. Even beat, Chris Borden's record. Kind of cool, huh, guys? All right, talk to y'all soon. Whoops, finger again.